Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gamer Interface Podcast #1 with Destauch and Haztik.
I'm the better YouTuber of the two, just to make sure that everyone knows.
Because that's how all podcasts start when you're noobs. You have to rip on each other's YouTube channels, right? We're going to be talking about E3, future games like Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and maybe a
And
little bit of, what's that name? I can't remember. What's that one that's about to, like, it's Ubisoft, and they're in the city, and they have to do shit? It's like Rainbow Six, kind of. Shit.
uh, Rainbow Six Siege.
No, not Rainbow Six, but it's like Rainbow Six. It's like,
Every Ubisoft game is you're in a city and you have to do things. Have you not learned this?
well, it'll come to me later. So I guess we should start with, what do you want to talk about first, Aaron?
Oh, no, what do you want to talk about?
Or Hastic? Um, what do you think of, what do you think's gonna be at E3?
I know what's going to be at E3.
Well, I
There's
know you know, but what are you excited for, Aaron? Maybe there could be some surprises, you know? Maybe some Doom 3 gameplay. I don't know.
Doom 4 first.
Doom 4. Oh my god, everybody hates me. The 12 people who are watching this probably. You all hate me, don't you? I can't remember that stupid Ubisoft game coming out, and I can't remember. I'm playing The Elder Scrolls Online, by the way, while we're doing this.
That's the thing he's been doing for the last 3 days.
Not really, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever. The only thing I'm
The
really
Division! It's called The Division. The Division. I got it right. Okay.
All right, good job. High five.
Yeah, we did it.
Um, see, I think I'm really hyped for Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's gonna live up to all the hype though. For
It
like,
might. Well, the original Mirror's Edge wasn't that groundbreaking. I mean, it was, but it wasn't like what people thought it would be.
it was a one of a. It tried to start a genre.
It did, but
Was
it didn't kind
no,
of.
it put it on the map.
It did kind of create a genre, but it took a long time for that to happen for games like Dying Light to come out.
And then Brink happened.
Brink?
What was that parkour first person shooter that
Oh
was
yeah, and
oh,
Titanfall as well.
yep, Titanfall.
Titanfall.
So genre hasn't been really going anywhere.
Titanfall's alright. I enjoy Titanfall.
I enjoy Titanfall for $13, not $60.
Okay, well, it was the only really good Xbox One shooter back in the day, you know? Back in the day of the early days of the Xbox One,
Back
year one.
in the day when Call of Duty Ghosts was still the newest Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't say much, bro.
Yeah, because Titanfall was the only good like shooter back then, really.
So I'm looking on IGN.
Uh-huh.
It said there's a virtual reality Star Wars story
Okay.
coming soon.
Anything else elaborating on that?
It says Lucasfilm blah blah blah. Da da. I don't want to read this anymore because I read Disney.
All right, well, let's try to
Stick to E3. Yeah, that.
yeah,
E3 sucks.
we got to keep this entertaining even though it's not. It's probably the most boring thing I've ever done.
You know what? How dare you disrespect us like that?
Well, earlier today there was a Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain preview for the trailer coming up, which looked really promising. It showed Big Boss like looking into a mirror with blood all over his face, a big piece of shrapnel coming out of his skull, and
Like free
he's all
video.
bloody and he punches the mirror, and then it shows him in the middle of this hallway with getting party invites by John. He's not happy. Um,
He's pissed.
I
You don't,
damn it! He's making me lose my train. I got to turn off the notifications.
you don't know who John is. He's the guy we left behind because it was too complicated to
He
get
was
him
just
into
going to
this.
be a tag along anyway. He'll be in the next one. But so okay, let me get back to this. All right, so there's blood all over him, and then there's another one where it shows Big Boss in a hallway, and there's blood everywhere, and he's like on his knees with his arms out, kind of like in the E3 2014 trailer, where he was over those like dead African children, and he screams at the sky, and he's like, "Ah!"
I
And
just
but
I really
basically, what?
I really want to know how you make those screams because they are scary.
It's a snake scream, yo. It's just snake, you
Just,
know.
just a snake
Like,
scream.
rah. I may also upload this to SoundCloud if I might. I think I might actually do that. But
You think I'm gonna get more traffic on SoundCloud than YouTube, bruh?
maybe. But on YouTube there'll be like videos and stuff to back up what I'm saying. Like there would have been like a Phantom Pain video just now. In fact, now that I'm realizing it, this is probably going to be a shit ton of work.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There was something I wanted. Yes. Okay. Xbox and Oculus Rift partnership.
Oh yes, and they're launching that
E3
with Halo 5.
E3 2015 is gonna be lit because I imagine a Fallout and with Oculus Rift.
Well, on PC they don't have to imagine it, but
You know what? The PC Master Race.
I have an Oculus and it's all right. I have the DK1, so it's only 720p and it makes me really nauseous.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
Halo 5, bro. Halo 5 is gonna be fun.
Halo 5 will be good. There's been like a bunch of new screenshots coming out for that.
Yeah.
There were a few with Blue Team. There were also there was this one where Blue Team was like aiming and Master Chief has had his gun slightly down and he was looking at this elite and it seemed like he was trying to like I don't know like get to him like try to reason with him or something. And it looked like maybe the elites were like trying to hide from something. I don't really know.
So I'm looking on IGN, and it says that previously there was an E3 list that showed like all the games being presented, and
Yeah.
then it says that same day they came out with a new updated one that says that uh, Minecraft Story Mode, as well as Crackdown and a couple other games, will not be presented. Which, come on, bro, you're not gonna show Crackdown?
Mm, Minecraft Story Mode is the one by Telltale, right?
Yeah.
That one's gonna be. I think that might be good. I don't know.
Says some of the games not being there that might. Oh, none of these games really anybody cares about. It's only like 5 games. There's Crackdown, The Legend of Zelda for Wii U, Nintendo mobile games, Minecraft Story Mode, Quantum Break, which was actually a pretty good 360 game, Scalebound,
Quantum
and
Break
Titan.
was a 360 game.
I'm pretty sure it was. It was the game that it was like Warframe, but it wasn't. I'm pretty sure.
Let me look up Quantum. I don't think. No, I think you're wrong on that. I think Quantum Break is just a new
I'm pretty
IP.
sure it was like a robot guy. It was like,
Quantum Break.
yeah.
Not.
Titanfall 2 won't be shown, so thank God. Nobody, no hype.
Where is this shit? Oh, yeah. This is a new IP. This isn't an old game. Quantum Break is new.
They're reviving a lot of series, which is cool. Which is cool.
Yeah. So
Uh,
no Titanfall 2.
they're yeah, so sad.
Real
Can't wait
sad.
for them
Make
to
me real,
release.
real sad.
Can't wait for them to release the trailer, and it says IGN says believe the hype, and
Believe the hype.
and then
The
they
hype
get
is
mad at
real.
Angry Joe because Angry Joe said they said that, and IGN's like, no, we didn't. They never said. We just didn't.
Yeah. I actually remember. Actually, no. I'll talk about that later. What else about E3?
Well, let's see. Besides the fact that Sony lied and said their their E3 showings would be scarce in terms of exclusives, I don't think there's really much to it. I think the fact that we still have to be announced the platforms for Fallout 4 doesn't really make sense,
Mm-hmm.
and it lead towards an exclusive offer or some. I don't know. There were rumors that Fallout 4 would be Xbox One exclusive.
That would have been terrible. Well, would that also been on Windows as well? Because I don't see how they wouldn't release it on PC. That would have created like World War Three.
Forward. I mean, considering the fact that almost every Xbox One exclusive has come out for PC, maybe in the future it would have came out for PC, because that's just how it goes.
I always just thought that Bethesda's main market would be PC, not like console.
Yeah.
Of course, Skyrim. I think that focused on consoles a bit more than other games because they simplified a lot of the UI and stuff.
They're really. I don't really see this year's E3 as being that good. The only reason I say that is because I feel like so much of the hype isn't like there's not going to be that much information revealed at E3, and I
Uh,
feel like for me the hype train for Halo 5, I hopped on when they came out with the two uh trailers because I saw them on Facebook.
oh, the Agent Lock and Master Chief trailer.
I was it for me. I was like Halo 5 has been sold.
I
That's
know.
it.
I'm definitely getting it now. It surpassed what I thought it would be, but
That was the greatest trailer two trailers I have ever seen in my life. It really
yeah,
is. And if you look at the comment section on Facebook, everybody's like, 343, just stop. I'm buying your game.
I know. I've seen a lot of that too. I think this E3 will be good though because like they're I mean, it's the final kind of lap for games like the Phantom Pain and Halo 5 and Black Ops 3, like mostly the Phantom Pain and Halo 5, but I mean like the 6-minute Phantom Pain trailer coming out that's directed by Hideo Kojima. That's like the number one thing I'm looking forward to. And then also probably some Halo 5 single player. Those are
There,
my two big things I'm thinking about.
there are some really weird games on this list, though. Um, like there's two Rock Band games coming out. There's Rock Band Live and Rock Band 4.
Yeah, I saw like Rock Band 5 isn't it? I mean Rock Band Live, not 5. Um isn't it just basically just videos while you play? Like
I'm
it's like a
pretty
music
sure that's
video?
what it is because I remember seeing a trailer long ago for Rock Band Live on YouTube, and it was just real life people playing the guitar.
What's the point of that if they're going to have another Rock Band game?
Listen, you can ask me questions about Rock Band, but the last Rock Band I played was um, Guitar. Not even the one that was Guitar Hero, the first one I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um, some cool games here. They're finally right after all this time. Planet Side 2. They're talking about it on PS4. It'll be at E3, I believe. Because it says that PlanetSide 2 will be there, and it says the platform is PS4. Although I'm pretty
Hmm.
sure they haven't released it on the PS4 yet, which means they're probably going to be talking about PS4 edition soon.
Yeah, I've already been playing that game on PC for quite a while. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Screw you too.
Yeah.
I need to invest in a PC. I really do.
Yeah.
There's another Walking Dead game coming out. Overkill's The Walking Dead.
Oh
Which,
sh
yeah,
yeah. Oh
yeah.
shit. Do you think it'll be good or
Well, it's not made by Telltale Games, and we all know how Walking Dead Survival Instinct went down.
who was that made by again?
Uh, Survival Instinct or Overkill?
Survival Instinct.
I don't remember. All I know is this one is made by 505 Games, which I'm not too familiar with. But they're making Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition.
Well, then I'm pretty sure they make Payday, so
Yeah.
they could be good. Maybe a little bit more of a objective play.
Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Yeah. I want Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition now. I
Yeah, I haven't really gotten any of the expansions for Payday, but I've been playing Payday 2 lately a little bit,
think
like casually.
they're making a new Need for Speed game, which I'm assuming is based off the movie, because it's just Need for Speed, which they have like 10 different versions of Need for Speed now, so
I think it might just be a reboot
yeah.
to probably. I don't. I remember seeing a little bit of a trailer for that, but I don't remember it too well.
There's Homefront 2, The Revolution, yay!
Oh yes, 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 yes. I love
And
that one because it looks like Far Cry. Yeah, it looks kind of like Far Cry, but like in an urban environment, which
all I
I like.
know is the original Homefront was like One of the only games I could play on my PC.
Yeah. That game was like a mixed bag. Homefront 1 was like,
The
eh,
PC practices were interesting. Paid last mission DLC. Come on, bro. Come
wait,
on.
paid that. They
The
did
last
that?
I had to pay for. Could not make this up if I tried.
Oh, okay.
Nobody really played it for the campaign though.
Hmm. What else is there?
It's Fable Legends. Which
Oh
might
yeah, well, fuck that game. What about Fallout 4? What do you think that? Have you played Fallout before?
no, no.
Oh,
I've
yeah. Huh?
no, I've looked at it. I've never played it. Looks good, but I feel like from my online research and watching PC gameplay of it, I feel like now I'm gonna play Fallout 3 and just be disappointed because I don't have any flying rainbow dashes to kill. Or
They wait, I'm gonna look up a little bit more E3 shit.
God of War 3 remastered. There's the Gears of War project, which
I kind of wish that would just like die off. I mean,
yeah,
I I like the Gear series, but I feel like it should be over by now. It
my
kind of
friend, my friend from school, he's like a diehard Gears of War gamer, and I don't understand it because I understand it's good, but it's just not the type of shooter that I could play. It's so clunky in my opinion.
mm. Apparently there's a Gears of War teaser countdown to E3,
Hmm.
so that's
Can we
interesting.
that ahead? Let's
Reaffirms what we already knew. Okay.
I know Jake's gonna be happy because they're talking about of EA Sports FIFA for the iOS and
Oh
Android.
yeah. Yeah, he'll love that. Um,
He'll completely ignore FIFA 16 though, which is also being talked about. He'll
yeah.
just be like, screw that.
So what do you think about Rainbow Six Siege? Are you gonna get that?
No,
No.
no.
I'm. It, I think it looks really interesting. I like the team play. I also like the destructible environment where
I
you
do.
can blow through walls and stuff. And I guess you could like do some really creative stuff with that.
I do. It's just too tactical for me.
Too
It
tactical.
it requires too much of my thought, and I just don't. When I play a game, like the most tactical I'll probably get is telling people that there's a camper in the corner in Call of Duty. That's really about it, right?
Uh-huh.
Or screaming the callouts that are put there for you in Halo 2 Anniversary. That's about it.
Mm. So what are your thoughts about the Phantom Pain? Do you think that game's gonna like
I
be
think
good?
the
Or?
going to be amazing. I really do. Think the online is going to be beast mode. From what I've seen, the
Yeah.
story mode. I think the story mode. I'm not going to understand one bit of it.
Yeah, you kind of need to have like a history of the series to understand
Yeah,
it.
that's that's why it's like that's like Metal Gear Solid is such a hard series to get into because gotta have to go find the original games and then
Yeah. Well, as long as you know the backstory just a little bit, each game has a really good story in itself. It doesn't rely too heavily on other games. They're usually like really well contained.
until we play Metal Gear Solid 4 and we have the same Liquid Snake battle from Metal Gear Solid
Oh yeah.
1.
Yeah. At least they have like flashbacks in your face, you know. Push this button to have a seizure about you fighting your brother about 10 years ago.
The only game that I really want to see is Doom 4 because it's made by Bethesda.
No
So,
reloading.
yes,
Hmm.
no reloading. We're talking about Doom here, bro. Like, that's my game right there. That, like, I know, like, if people from a school are watching this, like, I talk about Halo, right? Being my favorite series of all time, but yo, Doom is a classic.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't mess it up like they messed up the Shadow Warrior reboot. Oh my god, that was a tragedy. I
Yeah,
really.
I've never really played Doom, but and like I could get excited for this next one, but I feel like it's gonna be a game like Wolfenstein, like the New Order. It's gonna be a really great game, but it's not really gonna offer anything new.
Bro, you need to go look up Doom, or not even Doom. Look up Brutal Doom on YouTube and how to install it. I swear to God, that will be the most fun you've ever had, ever.
Okay, I'll look at that.
Let's see what other games there are.
What about Tomb Raider? The Tomb Raider Rises,
The first two,
or Rise of the Tomb Raider.
um, I'm hyped for Rise of the Tomb Raider, but the thing is, I want them to put more emphasis on the exploration because the original Tomb Raider
Had
is actually free roam, and you can explore the map at your own pace. The
really?
problem is you don't really need to because you're introduced to every environment in the game, and it feels like every environment, like you're there just enough time to where it's fun. And
Are you
after you kill everybody there, there's no reason to go back.
when you talk about the original Tomb Raider, you mean the reboot or the?
Reboot.
Oh yeah, the reboot. Okay, I was like confused for a second. I'm like, wait,
The
wait, what?
original Tomb Raider is great. It's like has all the whatever you call it, the exploration, the puzzles, bro. Um, I believe I played Tomb Raider. It was one of the original Tomb Raiders that were like really bad in terms of graphics. Um, and like I was stuck on the first level. I was there. There was a log and a ledge. I did
Hmm.
not know what to do. I had two guns, a log, and a ledge, and I didn't know how to get to the other ledge. It made no sense, but that's just the charm. That's.
Yeah, I've never really been into the Tomb Raider series. The only game I played was a was like the Tomb Raider Underworld, whatever. Was that one of them?
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I played that one, and then I didn't play the. I played a little bit of the new one at like my friend's house and stuff, but I never actually like bought it.
Some of these games I'm looking at that are going to be talked about at E3. One of them is Barbie and her sister's puppy rescue.
I'm totally getting that shit, bro.
The worst part is it's being released on 360 and PS3,
Um,
as well as Wii U, Wii, and 3DS. That's the only platforms it's coming out on.
hmm. I'm gonna look up a list of E3 games.
I'm on the list, bro.
Oh, you're on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You think?
Anything interesting?
Uh, I thought Destiny had already gotten all its DLC, but supposedly there's going to be talk about another Destiny expansion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're only like halfway through that. They're trying to like pump out a lot of DLCs for that game.
They better that story though.
Yeah,
Um,
most like just most in-depth story I've ever played. So
the
in depth.
that's not even a story. That's the best setup to DLC in the world.
I know, like the game didn't even like the each level was about the same. Like you just need to escort Peter Dinklage bot to the a little objective and then defend him while he hacks it for like 5 minutes. It got
They,
kind of repetitive after a while, but I respect people who play that game.
I think the
They put a lot of work into it.
the game is literally every cutscene is the intro to a new DLC. So take how many cutscenes there are in that entire game, and that's how many DLCs we're getting. It's really
Hmm.
there's. Hmm,
What
uh,
What do you think about Just Cause 3? Did you play Just Cause 2?
no. Oh, actually, I played a bit of it. I did.
Yeah.
It's an action movie. Literally, that. There's hardly any other way to put it. It's an action movie.
Yeah. There's a few mods on GTA 5 now for like Just Cause mods, like the grappling hook mod.
You wouldn't know about that. Um,
I don't even play. It won't work on my PC for some reason. The game keeps crashing. I have a GTX 980, but nah,
bro, you know
won't
what I'm
work.
about to pre-order?
What?
That's been talked about at E3. Yoshi's Woolly World. Oh man, can't wait.
For Wii U?
Yeah. Um.
Oh, they
And
got Mass Effect 4 coming.
I don't care.
You don't. Oh, anybody watching this probably hates you now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but
Mass Effect
uh,
1, 2, and kind of
I'll
3 were great.
I'll pass on ending the world in one of three colors. Thank you very much.
Ending the galaxy.
Ending the galaxy, would I?
Yeah.
I think I'll stick to my linear storyline.
There
Okay.
was a really great DLC for Mass Effect 3. It was called the Citadel DLC.
It was an alternate ending, I believe. No.
No, it wasn't an alternate ending. It took place like before the end of the game, and basically it was one like final hurrah with all your companions, and it's basically about this party that you start with all your
Yeah,
companions, and then these
I saw
terrorist guys
a
show up, and then like your clone like is in it, and you fight your clone, and he's like anti-Shepard.
What?
Yeah, and then he
There's
fools everybody into thinking that he's the real Shepard, and then you throw him off the Normandy, like
there's
mid-flight.
there's an unannounced platinum game.
I think that's probably if it's I would say Scalebound, but that's announced already, so it could be Metal Gear Rising 2. I don't know.
Yes. All right.
I'd be up for that, but I mean, I really want to see what like the actual Kojima Pro could do with that game because they were going to make Metal Gear Solid Rising, but it didn't work out. But then again, Koji Pro isn't really around anymore. Thanks
Yeah.
Konami.
Thank you for watching this. We love you.
I don't think Konami is going to be watching
I just need to know what's Resident Evil Zero. Somebody explain.
Resident Evil 0. Is it out or is it coming out?
They're talking about it. I don't. There's not even a page on it. There's literally nothing on it. It just says it's produced by Capcom. It'll be on the PS4, Xbox One, PS3, and 360. There's no link to a page about it on IGN, which is weird. I'm gonna put this in the YouTube. See what I find.
Mm,
I want to know what that means.
yeah. And then they also have Star Wars Battlefront coming out, which I don't really know about that.
Right? Because there's no class system like there was in Battlefront
And
2.
the AT-ATs are on rails.
Yeah, which I'm not. I'm not with it. I'm really not. I'm not.
At least they got rid of iron sights.
Bro, I'll stick to my moddable PSP version of Battlefront Rogue Squadron.
Can you like fly from space to ground with that or no?
No, that's only in PC, I believe.
There was one PSP game that I heard about where you could actually go from space and then fly into the atmosphere.
If there is, it's probably Rogue Squadron because I believe that's the most recent one.
Uh, there was also another one called like Rebel Assault or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure Battlefront will be good. It just won't be like Battlefront, I guess.
It'll. I was gonna say something about it being as good as Jake's skill.